everyone, it's Lucy from Sticker Guru, and today we are talking about our Go Wild experience. So this happened in Anaheim from March 4th to March 6th, 2022. We were supposed to go sometime, I think like March or April of 2020, but as you know, the pandemic happens. It got postponed for 2 years, so we were really excited to be able to attend it this year. Make sure to keep watching until the end of the video where I will be sharing how you can win this huge packed full of goodies from Go Wild. So keep watching. For those of you who have not been to Go Wild before, there's typically 2 major days. This year it was Friday and Saturday. There is a thing on Thursday, which we didn't go to. On Thursday you can go for registration, and then they have like a Chrissy Ann Designs welcome party where I think they do karaoke, but we're in San Diego, which is just like an hour-ish, hour and a half away from Anaheim. So we decided to drive up the morning of Friday. In retrospect, maybe that was not the best idea because I woke up at like around 4:30 a.m. and then like I just like kind of like got ready. We probably left around, I want to say like 6 a.m. When we left here, we got there around 7:40-ish, 8-ish. And that was when the doors opened. So we kind of made it like just in time, but we also weren't in a rush to get into line. If you haven't been to Go Wild, before they open the doors on the first day, they have you get in the line. People will line up super early, like 2 a.m. because when you walk into the conference room, there's all these sponsored tables from different shops. Once you sit at the shop, there's like all this like goodies for you. So people want to find the best table. For Lisa and I, we're not like in a rush or anything. There's no table that we super want to sit at. So for us, we just kind of got there when we got there. But we ended up sitting at what I think was the best table. We sat at Blue Scooter Press's table. She sat next to us, the shop owner. She is so sweet. I will leave a link down to her shop below so you can go check her out. Her table was ratatouille themed. Honestly, what caught my eye was the basket of food on the table. Like that immediately I was like, we need to go sit there. After we got settled down, the first speaker was Stephanie Fleming from the Happy Planner. She was awesome. After Stephanie, we had a little short break. And then after that was Cindy. So she's an artist and author. I really enjoyed her candidness. Next up was Chloe Hilliard. I hope I'm saying that right. She is a comedian and she was so funny. I was on the floor rolling, dying. She was hilarious and possibly one of my most favorite speakers from that day. Afterwards, there was sort of like a short break between 10:30 to 11. So the conference goes until typically like 2 p.m. every day. That means that you don't really get a chance to have lunch until then. And I eat lunch at like 10, 11 a.m. So to wait till 2 p.m. physically hurts me. So I was so happy that they had this happy hour energy break sponsored by Cloth and Paper, and they had like these cute little smoothies and desserts. We also got to check out the ballroom with all the different shop booths. Then we had the Wild at Home panel with Amy Tangerine, Siobhan Dixon, Kane Anderson, and Marquita Cummings. Yeah, that was definitely probably one of my favorite panels from the whole weekend. Then there was a live podcast taping, which honestly, we were so hungry by then. We hadn't really had breakfast when we left. And then after that, we went back to our hotel thinking that we would record our podcasts, do some work. No, that did not happen. We were so tired. I think we took a nap because, again, we had been up so early. We were exhausted. So at 7, there was a wild crop. It's from 7 to 10. I thought it was going to be like you go and you can like plan or do like DIYs, crafting, or like hang out with people. But I didn't realize they actually had a speaker, and I think she's an artist, Christine. So I thought that was cool, but we honestly didn't stick around for too long because we were so exhausted. But we did get a chance to kind of check out the crop stations and see the different shop owners who were there. I think it's always fun to be on the other side as an attendee versus a shop at a planner conference. And it's just like way more fun to go around and just like look at all the booths and stuff. So on Saturday, the conference started around 8 a.m. again. So first they had the Plum Paper founder come speak, and she was really great. She like talked about her products. They gave a lot of stuff. Next, planner therapy with Ashley Reynolds, who's the founder of Cloth and Paper, and 2 other ladies. I loved Amanda. She was great. She's like this dancer. She did an awesome dance for us and just talked about like body positivity. Then we had what I like to call the highlight of my day every day. We had a little happy hour energy break sponsored by Cloth and Paper again. They had cute little snacks. And we had a little bit more time to just look around, look at the different booths. We sat at Plum Papers and did like a little bit of coloring with the coloring books. Allison Faulkner went next. She's the author and founder of Allison's Brand School. I never heard of her before, but she was a great speaker. Like, I wish I could speak that well in public. They had a really fun game, which I thought was really great despite starting off on a little bit rocky because they'd never done it before. Planner Pursuit Trivia, which was hosted by Chrissy-Ann Designs. That was really fun. They had people from the audience come up and it was sort of like Family Feud. Finally, at 1 p.m., the keynote speaker came, Alicia Silverstone, who plays Cher in Clueless. That's really all I honestly knew her from. I wasn't too familiar with her. She came up and they did like a Q&A thing with her. After that ended, we headed out. We had to get food. So we went to go get tacos from this place that I saw people recommend in the Go Wild group, and they were delicious. Went back to the hotel thinking again that we would do some more work, but that did not happen. I think I also took a nap again because I was just so tired. Finally, we headed to the planned JAMA party, which was at 7 p.m. I think we went around 8 p.m. because we had been out getting dinner a little bit beforehand because we didn't realize they had a lot of food there. So at Planned JAMA Party, which is hosted by Happy Planner, they have like an open bar. At Vegas, it was in a club at the hotel, but this year instead of, they were going to have it outside, but it was like too windy, so they held it in the same room that we had been in for all the speakers. And that party is like my favorite. I look forward to it every single time because it's open bar, everyone's just like dancing, having fun. It's a good time. Finally, on Sunday, technically the conference ended on Saturday, but a lot of people headed off to Disneyland, and ourselves included. So we headed off to California Adventures for the day. And Lisa and I had not been, or at least I hadn't been back to California Adventures since we went as kids. I think I was like 12. So it was really fun to see how it's changed, a lot more like Pixar stuff. And we got to ride a bunch of rides. Highly recommend getting the Genie Plus app, which is like now the new Fast Pass. It was definitely worth it because we pretty much did all the rides thanks to that Fast Pass. And we also ordered ahead for food. It was just like, we got to cram so many things into that day. So we were able to head back having finished most things, seen most things by around 6 p.m. So we headed back to San Diego where we were too tired to unload all of our swag. It was a really good time. Okay, so the moment that you've all been waiting for, winning this huge box. I don't know if I can open it. This huge box of stuff. So we're doing a giveaway. Make sure to follow, subscribe to our channel, follow our Instagram. I'll have the links down below. Comment on this video telling us what planner you're currently using, you're loving. I'll have all the other details for the giveaway down below, so you can check that out in the description. Okay, quick plug. We don't post to YouTube as much as we would like, but we are very consistent with posting to our podcast. So if you are interested in the sticker shop life, sticker shop behind the scenes, just like general small biz owner stuff, definitely check out our podcast. I'll leave a link down below. We can be found on Spotify, Apple Music, etc., etc. So be sure to check that out. that's all for this time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and we will see you next time. Bye.